on, you lovely people of planet Earth? My name is the Gaming Alien. Welcome back to another Xenoverse 2 news video. Today we're just going to be recapping what we know as of today about Xenoverse 2. And basically, we go on this website and it tells us all we need to know in terms of new features that have been announced. And it's Bandai Namco's entertainment website. I'll leave a link in the description. And it just gives you a recap, game overview, key features. We'll just be going over all of that today. You can also sign up for updates, which I've done, but I've not signed in. And, well, basically, here it is as a whole, this video. Anyway, let's get it in. I'm talking sentences, one-word sentences. Anyway, so we know that it's coming fall 2016. In fact, it is coming October 2016, which is fun, October 25th. So I think a little bit later for Europe and the rest of the world. America, October 25th. Hey, maybe you can get an American store if you're from Europe. You know the same language if you're English. So UK 28th maybe. And we all know that it's, platforms are PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PCs for current generation and PC only. I'm happy about that because it doesn't delay their, in terms of updates and whatnot, it doesn't delay the progress they're making towards the game, focusing on the later consoles so they can just utilise the full power of the current gen. The developer's dimps, it's a fighting game, and we know what the website is. There's a trailer there. Now this is the part, I'm going to read the game overview for you guys. Developed to fully utilise the power of current generation gaming consoles and PCs, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 builds upon the highly popular Dragon Ball Xenoverse with enhanced graphics, of course, that will further immerse players into the largest and most detailed Dragon Ball world ever developed. The Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 will deliver a new hub city, Conton City, I think it's called, Conton City? I'm sure it's called Conton City. Yeah, it's definitely called Conton City, because I was contemplating that in my other video. Anyway, and the most character customization choices to date. Now that's a big statement. The last Xenoverse, I thought there was a lot of character customization, but they kind of lacked on the actual creation of the race. I felt they could have added more hairstyles. Maybe I'm just only me that's thinking that, but it was a start. It was a great start to a great series, Xenoverse 1. Among a multitude of new features and special upgrades, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is scheduled to launch in the Americas in 2016, October 25th. We've already gone through that. So that's basically just an overview of what we know. And it's just basically telling us a bit about the character customization, the new hub world. So it's basically not going into too much detail. We know that there's the demo that was out last week that Afro Senju himself, Syriax, got to play and record, and basically that there's new characters in it, and they are Turles, Lord Slug, Janemba, and Gogeta. And also your Time Patroller Goku was also in that. Also Goku from GT was also in that character list. So maybe we can expect to see the whole GT crew. That'll be from day one. That'll be pretty cool. And here it says, relive the Dragon Ball story by time traveling and protecting historic moments in the Dragon Ball universe. Now we know that the story in Dragon Ball Universe 2 is dedicated to the timeline again. Trunks and all that. Pardon me. And that basically what you're going to do again is go back into the timeline, fix it if something's wrong. Hopefully that's what it is. I mean, from what we've seen, that's what it is. And from Xenoverse 1 we have an idea of that. That is what it will be. So we go back in time to fix out a certain thing. Like in the screenshot we've seen Frieza and Cooler fighting Goku, so you have to go back in time and help out Goku. And obviously get rid of Cooler because he shouldn't be there at that time in the storyline. And here it says, next gen visuals bring the Dragon Ball anime experience to life. Yes, the game does look crisp. The cutscenes look crisp from Bardock and Frieza, and the main cutscenes with Future Gohan, Future Trunks in the trailer. They look very nice indeed. But can we, it's a big improvement. It's not a big improvement. It's just a little been touched up a bit. And they can't really improve it in terms of graphic quality, because this is looking pretty damn good for a Dragon Ball Z game. It's the best we've seen so far in a Dragon Ball Z game. To be honest, didn't know they would have made it look this good in the first one, because I played the first one and I was like, this game looks amazing. Why Why is this a game? Why is this so good? What is Dragon Ball became nowadays? It's absolutely amazing. Here says new characters and boss fights. We went through the characters already. You know, if you don't know, go back and you weren't listening. Listen next time. Nah, but boss fights. You know, we can expect boss fights. I'm not sure what they mean by boss fights. I'm assuming new boss fights though, it says. So maybe there's new characters that are bosses, because in the last one all I can think of is Miratoa and Demigra as the main bosses, the main villain boss. I don't know if you would class Cell and all that, Cell, Frieza as bosses. I wouldn't, I would just class them as other characters because they played such a small part in the actual storyline. But, who knows, that's a thing for the full game. Here I've covered a video on this one. Brand new hub city, more than 7 times the size of the original Toki Toki City game, with 300 players online at the same time. Now that is good, as we see numbers are being limited to 300, and that they're going to, it indicates that they're going to pay attention to the server limit, and that they're not just going to let players flood in AFK and crash the whole server and game basically. So more fighting, better fighting online. Yeah, that is in the next point anyway. 7 times the size of the hub world of the first one. Now we've seen that you get different ways of moving around, because in that trailer before we seen the what do you call them, the little hoverboards. So maybe there's like, you rank up kind of thing and you get a hoverboard, and then like, you know, it's like the Flying Nimbus. You get the hoverboard and then you can actually fly. Maybe you need to go to a certain master, maybe Master Roshi or someone, Goku even, who tells you how to fly. Maybe even, you know, just anyone who knows how to fly will tell you how to fly, and you need to go through that process as part of the storyline. Now that'd be pretty cool, but maybe it's like a side quest you need to do. Obviously you're going to be able to fly in fights hopefully from the get-go, but maybe not around the actual hub world. Maybe that's like a secret mission you need to do, and people will be flying about day one, and other people will be like, how the hell do you do that? So be here for day one, and I'll tell you guys how to fly. You know, just yeah, basically. And here it says more in-depth character creation system and battle adjustments. So we're obviously going to expect more character creation abilities, more character creation opportunities for new characters, not new races, but they are including more and more customization for certain characters, for the certain races that we've already got, sorry. And also battle adjustments means the hitboxes and all that are all fixed, well and good. Not sure about online yet. They're not 100% sure about online until the game gets released. Obviously they'll bring up updates to try fix it if they fix it. Hopefully it's not wrong in the first place, but if it is wrong, I'm sure they will bring up an update to fix the problem, because that was one of the worst things about Xenoverse 1 for me, was the online, you couldn't hit a player as easily as you would hope, and that on your screen you hit them, on their screen they're at the opposite end of the map basically. It just, that was one of the cons about Xenoverse 1, and I'm sure they'll fix it for this time in such high demand from all the fans. And the last point we get to is updates and post-launch support for more than a year. So it's like the same as Xenoverse. We will expect DLC all the way through for another year. Maybe the DLC lasts half a year, and then we get updates throughout the entire year. So that's pretty cool. At least they'll be supporting all the way through to the next possible game, because from so far we have got a Dragon Ball console game, PC game every year now. Well, this is just came to PC. Xenoverse series just came to PC. It's only Dragon Ball series game on PC. So let's hope for next year's PC game and console game. What will it be? Comment below, just to keep you guys active in the comments. Anyway guys, that's been it for me. If it's been boring, then whatever, I don't mind. It's a fun video to make, as of cover what we all know about Xenoverse 2. I was about to say 1, but we all know about Xenoverse 2, guys. That's it from me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. It means a lot to me. Also, thank you all so much for the support recently. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.